was.
You know what that is either? That's where that is. It's like a
It's
leather
like
strap.
wire. A piece of rubber.
Leather strap. Okay, that's what it's at.
Boy, the first lash I died.
It's like a lot.
I died.
You get something good
I
for
gave
You
up.
cried then, didn't you?
But guess what?
I ain't a hot for
Nobody had a belt in the house for 6 months.
Oh, you hired all of them?
Nobody had a belt, big man. They said,
Well,
"Father,
it's
ain't had
only
a belt,
rich and
anymore. They had a
redempted, right?
belt,
That's
I ain't had a
proof.
belt." Nobody had belt, big man. It was tie up your pants and go to work.
That's cool.
You ready?
When my grandmother used to send you for the time and work,
Yeah.
and you had better pick a good one.
Or else you get him beat more.
This one needs to be an hour segment.
You don't want her to go for the time and work. You have to pick your own time and work, and it has to be the right thing.
Because she gonna go for the branch.
Tan Bush, right? When I used to live like Tan Terrace,
Yeah.
I never used to have to pick my stuff. My father would just grab and go.
I hear it.
I live in Tantan Terrace. I live Tantan Terrace, Gary.
I used to live there for years.
Yeah.
Mikey never get beat, right?
Yeah, you be a lot, trust me.
He said he could still get beat, so that's why he ain't saying nothing. No.
It's still
Wait.
visible to me.
I just
know
joking. I
everybody
just joking.
will do this.
I train think
Everybody grandmother
grandmother.
I know how to make the slipper cover on corners.
That's a
I
Puerto
did that to my
Rican.
little brother.
That's a Puerto Rican.
I banked the corner with a slipper.
You just gotta boomerang it.
Yeah, the boomerang.
Chancleta.
Listen,
Yeah.
you just see it just coming for your face and
My
that's
mom is at home in Missile.
No, my mother was a Vicks. My mother used to have Vicks everywhere. She would have fling a Vicks quick. I get shot by Vicks a couple times.
Mother had Vicks.
That's a real Puerto Rican. with Vicks for everything.
Vicks and ginger
The
ale
old
spreads.
hard plastic Vicks.
Yes.
The
My
old
mother,
hard one, yep.
my mother fling that upon me a couple times. Yep.
This child abuse moment has been brought to you by Dialogue.
Well, I admit, I have get out of beat it once. I was either 3 or 4 and I aggravated my uncle. And I said, to this day, they tease me about it. Uncle, you can't beat me. I'm just a little boy. They say everybody don't start laughing and no beating happened. I get out to that one.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's how I get out to that one. Up to this day, they don't tell me about it.
Dog, if you didn't get beat, you weren't loved. I know children
My
that were
mother
not
used to
loved
for real
because
used to
they
be
didn't
like,
get
I
beat.
only do this because I love you. Like for real, like okay, yeah. She used to after every beating I used to yeah.
Yes, that one.
I used to get seated. Yeah. Yeah. I used to get
course.
seated down and be like, you know, and I love you so much. I'm so sorry. And
course.
crying and hugging me and
After
saying
you
like,
get beat, when you
she
get
just
that
beat me
beating,
till I fucking bleed.
Yeah, you in your room crying. Are you plotting how to?
Anyways, Dialogue 340. So all this childhood abuse has developed wonderful people. I'm here with Darren, the Bear Georges, Fifi, the elegant Shalana Brown, the mysterious Ileana,
Serious.
Future. Literally, he's just the future. Mikey, and your boy here, Richard Dorsey. And we're just recanting those lovely days. We're big up to the parents. I thank you for every lash that you've given me.
Even us.
Yeah, giving us, because in
Here we are.
hindsight,
Yes.
we deserved it. Because
He deserved it.
I deserve every last one.
My sisters was lying on me.
Wow, you had snitches.
I had stitches.
Bus.
I will.
It's for
I mean, I had deserved quite a bit of them, but some of them, yeah.
Okay, so now that we're officially rolling, what was your most memorable whooping and why did you get beat?
Oh man, Darren, go first.
Wow. I definitely think I'll definitely misbehaving in class. You know how everybody in the report card, I think everybody has, they talk too much in the report card. I think everybody has it for the most part. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Causing ruction. So yeah, when I got home, Tantan Bush, take off the leaves. Up to this day, I still hear the whoop.
Like Django, you got flashbacks.
Yeah. But you know what? I will say, you know, I deserved it. And, you know, and then of course, you know, everybody does. They take their weapons and in the room crying and then we plotting our escape. Like, I'm gonna run away and never come back, which never really happens, you know? We have to do it to feel better.
Big man, I never try to escape. Everybody in the island know me. Where going? Yeah, just drop me back. Remember how, see, I don't know about this. Before you get home, news was already home.
know about
Yep.
it.
Okay,
And they have
this
no
wasn't
cell phones.
here. Exactly.
Peepers.
People's alone. That man used
People's
to call
alone
him to the
thing.
office, big man. Your son, such and such and such and such.
Yeah, accountability.
And you game pick up. Fifi,
Yeah.
your best whooping?
Oh boy.
The one thing that came to mind was when my sister decided to jump off the swing and follow me because she didn't have that kind of, that logistical, analytical mind like me.
She couldn't get a trajectory, yeah.
The placement. She fell right on her face hard, like bam. I think she even had mashed up her teeth. So I was definitely prepared to be sacrificed that day.
Okay. And the lamb for the slaughter.
Yes.
Okay, Shalana.
Absolutely.
Shalana.
I get beat for the effect. Yeah, I went to a tramp and I was told not to go, but I think it was worth it.
A walk up a water.
It was worth it, and I was wet too. But I think it was worth it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got a wet
I
beating.
got a wet beating.
Hashtag
those are the worst.
Wet
wet
beating.
slave lashes.
Yeah, but it was worth it. I had a good time. That's when music was good. Vio, beg up yourself.
Yo, man, get beat for them. Man,
Listen, people miswalk, get beat apparently for the viol.
Right, Vio, beg up yourself. Beg up yourself.
Viol.
I did it for you.
I'm afraid to do any of them things.
Ili, favorite
My
beating?
mother gonna kill me for this one, but
Can't beat you anymore. Anymore.
so I remember it was the day before we were leaving to go to the military, but I know I was
Adult
I
beating?
was 18 years old, and yeah.
You were in military uniform with well?
No, I was going to go. I was going to join the military, so I was going to go Puerto Rico to do my processing, and my mother, the dishes was in the sink, and my mother, any Caribbean mother, don't leave no dishes in my sink overnight. So we wake up the next day and it has dishes in the sink, and it was not my day, mommy. So
She's still
she didn't realize. She was just upset, and I really feel like my mommy just was her baby leaving and all the emotions, and she was just. So I was like, "It's not my day, mom." I feel a little grown, and she grabbed the broomstick, the closest thing
She
to
let
her,
you know.
and- no, but I get a lash, but then she bring it back again, and I grab it from her eye.
Ooh.
I take it. My mother was so
You
shocked.
rang.
No,
You rang.
I take it from her, but I take
You know your mother is not a small woman, right?
Right.
no.
You rang.
She's smaller than me now, but
She knew she was becoming a soldier.
I take it from her, and we both watch each other like, oh shoot, and I point and say, "Mommy, I didn't do nothing," and she yelled after me. But I think it was that moment she realized, like, okay, this is like, she might hit me with this broomstick, but I ain't that crazy. Whichever camera, I ain't that crazy.
Right.
That was the most memorable, the last lash that I had.
Ah, last for true.
Yeah.
Michael?
I'm laughing a while. I mean, I must have to say one of memorable might have been maybe like 4th grade. But in my defense, if you tell us bring erase, we don't have like pens today. Like when you was erasing, like there wasn't like the most well taught. It was them jelly ones with a whitehead eraser. Yeah, so I had to do a test. This teacher always was making a problem. I don't know why, but like I don't know. I guess for her because I had to erase so much to fix certain sentences that it was a problem, so it wasn't well done. Now I turned in the test knowing I know the knowledge, right? But my thing was I didn't feel like doing it over. So I guess when she see that I wasn't interested, she came, but however. And my mind knew this before Christmas. So like I had to go to like after school I had to go to they were doing practice. Shout out to Miss Das from 2nd grade at St. Patrick's. So we had to do the pageant for Christmas. I was a part of I think I was a wise man that year for the nativity. Something. I don't remember. Maybe I think so. Anyways, my mother started beating me. My mother got called up. I didn't know. My mother picked me up and basically I get licks like all the way in the car, all the way home, all the way to my grandma.
I bet your writing sentences good now.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did I get beat in syllables? Didn't I tell
Yeah.
Yes,
you
yes.
make up syllables that
Yeah.
weren't in words?
Yes.
Adding extra little syllables?
Synchronize it.
And just to show you, that was multitasking.
Yes.
That's maintain a vehicle, setting lash, and correcting behavior.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
musicality.
about.
And the
They
question
gonna
is,
say,
I got to add though.
What
I think the
did
messed up
I-
part about the whole situation is when my teacher asked me the next day what happened to me because you could have seen, you could have seen like the imprint from my mother ring. And my thing was, if you know that, why would you go and ask me that knowing you tired? That was my whole
You know what?
situation.
That was mental domination. That was to be like, so what happened to you? Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
The power of a teacher.
Yeah.
Maybe if you just didn't use the eraser.
So much.
So I don't hear my first beating already.
Cynical.
Right.
One of my only beatings from my father, which I'm amazed at what he did, and to this day I still hold that value. We were in the States, my mom and my dad, and I was doing some stupidness in a grocery store. Hashtag don't embarrass parents in grocery stores.
No.
No, no.
And he's
that
not
would
he's not a Virgin Islander. He's a Virginian. He's a Southern black man.
Oh, man.
And I was doing something in the grocery store in the States, and my mom is like, deal with him when you get home. My father's like, no. And took the brush out of the package in the store,
No way.
beat me, and then lashed me again because he had to pay for the brush. I went on going.
Did
Because
he give you the amount of lashes for the brush?
the infraction, and then the brush. Because he said like he ain't gonna remember when he go home.
So it was $6.29 or $10.29?
You know, it was like
Back in the
47
day,
cents.
so
Yeah,
probably was there.
but it instilled a value in me is that you discipline yourself and people in the moment. None of this waiting down
I
the
tend to
road
do
stuff.
that. I tend to like, I'm going to deal with you later and then I forget.
No.
The kids know that.
No, deal with it right now. A time and a place for everything, but when you deal with people in the moment, then they realize, oh, I shouldn't have done that to you. Exactly. Well, we're wrapping up on school day segment. Favorite schoolhood or school memory? Good or bad? Good or bad?
Good.
Was that with Mr. Virio?
No. Shout out to Ms. DeVere.
Shout out to Ms. DeVere.
I love that lady now, though.
Yeah.
I love that
I've
now.
What's the name?
I've always loved her, but I got my first infraction for PDA for hugging my friend. It was 2 seconds. We couldn't even hug in school.
Right, public
Yeah,
displays
I get
of
suspended
affection.
and all. Like, come on, Mr. Virio.
Oh, wow.
I leave, you know, I was your liturgical dancer. You should have
She
given
didn't
me
care.
that. She
Oh,
didn't
no,
care.
militant.
She didn't care, my son. She was around the corner quickly. I don't know how she did that.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I ever had those teachers you couldn't hear them. They just like
She was
show up
soft. She was like,
Yep.
she was like pillow talk.
Out of nowhere.
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
That lady
And now
was-
you hear his voice like, ooh, I'm in trouble.
No, she was standing and watch you.
Yes, and the detentions. She used to make you stand up for an hour, and if anybody moved, she would
St.
reset the
Joseph?
clock to St.
Yeah,
Joseph.
girl, this is St. Joseph.
No.
Okay.
Wait. St. Joseph, wait.
This class at 05.
That's
we
what I
class
know.
as well.
Don't start the war.
I gonna
dog.
start it now.
Oh,
Before you
boy.
start the war,
Let's
Yeah,
finish.
jump into that.
I'll go out Mr. Virio a little bit. So Mr. Virio suffered with some like eye
She had
problems.
detached retina.
Yeah. So one of her eyes was stronger than the next. So what she didn't know, Dr. DeVere, I'm so sorry, is that.
Yeah, I don't know what he was saying.
So she used to make everybody in detention stand in this one big classroom, and you had to stand for the hour. And if anyone moved, the hour started over.
Wow.
But because
Yeah,
one
crazy.
eye wasn't good, she used to scan like a security camera. So what me and the boys used to do was whistle the the Starburst commercial, and do the rocking noise. So, so when she's scanning, we would barely stop moving, and as she scanned back, we'd start moving again.
Yeah, terrible. I was in detention. One time I said, not me again, okay?
Okay.
Not me again.
School days.
Sorry, that's why I asked. What's the mascot of St. Joseph?
I told you, it's a saint.
Angel will boss up eye.
It's a
So if you
saint.
think these man can't
I
score,
just say like, complex.
Which
You
saint?
come to the Baronation,
Just a saint. All
and
of them
then
is
you have the cars where they're extinct and no longer existent. And I was just wondering.
why are you choosing violence, bro?
Yeah, you're gonna choose
No,
violence.
very, very violent today.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say favorite school memory. I would say the last day of school, complex graduation. I'm big onto the class of 2007. And it was just a fun day. Like, we signed our shirts and, I guess sometimes you just don't realize that it's the end, right? Because you think, you have all these grand plans. Yeah, we're going to do all these great stuff. And a lot of times you just don't realize that that's probably the last time you're going to see these people. But it's just the day, signing each other polo shirts, and then we flinging water balloons. We were just having a good day, but it was a good memory. But, it's also, is good, but also saddened a little bit. But it was just, that moment was just, we made it. And I appreciate that.
Okay. Fifi,
Wonderful.
good or bad? Most memorable?
I think it's strange more than anything else. Okay, let me tell you.
I mean, it was central, so.
Back in my, just watch yourself, Back in my days,
You don't get scalped.
for lab in science, we used to do some weird stuff like dissecting pigs and cow eyeballs and things. But I remember a science fair where they had a dissected cat. So I don't know what was going on with animal cruelty back in those days. But it had a dissected cat, and that was the strangest experience I've had.
Okay.
So that stood out in my mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're watching me crazy, but it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
like a
essential.
It was like dissected.
It's usually like a
Essential, you know,
like-
strange things, you
Yeah,
know.
they
We had fetal
They had
pigs.
a
We
whole
had dissected in school.
I think we had
Those are brother
frogs in
James.
common.
That's a smile. So
Yeah, we had pigs. I had the pigs.
A real cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, smell like that
that's
for
too
true.
close to my sensitivity for cats. Yeah.
Shalana, most memorable, good or bad? School days?
Most memorable. I would say I was part of the modern dance class for several years with Miss Lisa Lenhart Acosta.
We need those pictures.
Yeah, Tini was here, and yeah, we have great memories together. And like, there's not just one memory, but that class allowed us to be good stewards of culture because we got asked a lot to do a lot of performances, and we used to go St. Thomas and win over in St. Thomas when we performed. So yeah, it's a great memory. Yeah, being in modern dance class.
Okay.
Bring back dance.
Yeah.
Mikey, going to me?
Mikey, deep in thought.
Boy,
No,
I
come back to Mikey.
mean,
You ready, Mikey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to answer that question, I'll put it in a term like this. I think I went to St. Patrick's and to St. Joseph. I went to St. Patrick's in its final golden era. So I graduated as part of the class of 2015 from St. Patrick's.
I feel so old.
Yeah, that's still like.
But I grew up in that era where you had like when I was a kid, you had a grade A, a grade B because the classes was too big. I went to preschool back when preschool was preschooling, and
Preschool.
yeah, like that's when you had like so much people in the school,
don't
you know,
have
like it
much,
was ram. And when I graduated, school was barren. Like preschool program was cut. There was nothing really going on. I still love my school, don't get me wrong. But like I grew up in that era where I had so much fun and a lot of fun times. I remember when it was the year they had the beef with St. Mary's, and St. Mary's caused our whole fun day back in like Catholic schools week to done because of a whole fight that happened between 8th grade and the 8th grade
gosh,
there.
a whole fight.
Yeah, it was a whole
dramas.
situation, but like I grew up in a fun era in St. Patrick's that I'm always grateful and getting the chance to go back and you see it differently now because it's not the St. Patrick's that I grew up with, but it's still that core. And then I went to St. Joseph. I went to St. Joseph, but St. Joseph.
Shout out to the Angels.
Wow, saying
Oh, Saints, my bad.
Big man,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
3-1,
Hey,
The same.
It's
You know me.
3-1, dog.
hey, as a gladiator, I'm ready for this. I built for this.
I got showed out the class at
I wouldn't
2019.
go against Saints.
2019 is
I wouldn't go that- I
crazy.
wouldn't
I know, I got showed out my class at 2019 from
This
St.
year
Joseph.
makes my graduation at 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
well, how long have you graduated from St. Joseph, Richard?
I'm habla inglés and I don't speak Spanish.
One of my favorite memories from St. Joseph times is being a liturgical dancer. We used to do the stations at the cross. We had like this production we did every year where we had baby Jesus.
I get beaten.
Yeah, we had baby Jesus, and we had one of our good friends, George, or cousin, family. George was our Jesus, and we had like a whole production that we did our own. I mean, guided by Mr. Verio. And one year we did YRC, and that was actually very rewarding to me because I never really knew about YRC until I went there. But then I was like, no man, these people gonna think we crazy. Why we come here to tell them about Jesus? But they actually really loved. They were crying and they were like, we really love this. I should come again. You know what I'm saying? So it actually showed me like that, no matter what people are going through, no matter like how the differences is, like, we're connected by something, and sometimes things move each other that you don't even really know.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, it's up in the air. You never know.
That's what that era.
Yeah, question. Nobody mother ever threatened them to take them to YRC? For me, Dad.
No, but I had a police
Never?
come to my house before.
My mother did that a couple of times.
You probably had
it was
it.
that and Queen Louise.
Queen Louise.
Louise.
Yeah, that's a joke. That
That
was
one was-
like, we
Yeah,
took it
that-
to Queen Louise, yeah.
Wow, doc.
But I had a time I had to pack up my bags to go down the road, and my mother really watched me go down that hill, and I was like, wow, she really gonna let me go. And then by the time I get to the bottom of the hill, Eliana! And I was like, no, me ain't going, but like really and truly, I want to go. She called me a few times and I come up the hill, but then I get beat. But how you pack my bag and send me to go and then beat me, I don't understand. Then hug me and cry, I was like, baby, I love you.
Yeah.
Mommy.
That's
we gotta talk about it.
Yeah, they don't just be playing games.
Yeah, but you know why it happened? Because I didn't want to eat her food.
Ooh.
And you know why I say on the TV, like the children had put their food in their face in the food, and I had do that, and
That's a good point.
she bust my
You actually
backside.
have to come on your plate and show that you eat.
Yeah, you had to
food.
eat your
Yeah,
food.
you gotta
Ayo.
eat everything.
What-
The
what-
last-
No,
Ah,
I ain't had that. You better
had
eat
to
my
do that.
food or else you gain nothing.
Big man, just
yeah.
throw down the food.
I'd
Like,
have been fine with nothing, no sir. Yeah, I remember that. After children.
no, like straight down. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Why didn't you like your mother cook good.
Exactly.
She cook good now.
Oh, that brings
now.
up
Okay,
a
don't
memory,
know. You
right?
don't
This
need
brings
my
up a
picture.
memory,
She
right?
the cook good now.
You know how like
You better
you're on
bring
the
my
way,
picture.
you know how like you're on the way to home.
I love you,
you
Ma.
might pass McDonald's. Say, yeah, I say,
1 second.
yeah.
Please don't kick out Ileana.
Just
Kick her out. Take her back.
This is a
Pinky.
moment of
she
transparency,
has some
Mom.
psychological issues with it.
Take her back.
Mommy, you are the best cook ever. You know my children love your food.
Oh my God.
I was the first child, so I had to take all of the blows.
Yeah, the learning
that's
curve.
all.
Use the learning curve.
Yeah.
That's a real Michael Jackson moonwalk right there.
She's the learning curve.
Okay,
yeah.
Darius.
So I was gonna say like this gotta be our childhood
Boy,
memory, right?
Ileana
You know how
Holmes.
like you're going home, with your mom in the car, you might pass a McDonald's. You're like, hey, mom, we got McDonald's. And she ask you,
Money
you got
Grand
McDonald's
Trees?
money?
Yeah.
Money Grand- you
I've
take
been
Money
told
Grand
that.
Trees?
Yeah.
Do you
Money
take
Grand
Money Grand
Trees.
And the
Trees?
Big Mac commercial was just like
Actually,
playing
yes.
all the time. Like, come and get Big Mac and you can't get it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag to Happy Meals. I think them
Yeah.
Happy Meals garbage.
Remember
now.
what $5? Jeez, and bread. $5.
If
Right?
it was lower than that.
So-
You don't have the $5 meal anymore?
Best school
All
memory.
American meal.
Yeah,
That's
the
$5?
American.
All
I
American.
can mash
It's
all
probably
them
not
meals
real
down.
meat.
We might
Of
say
course
Mary's
we know
people
that.
there. We
St.
say
Mary's? Ooh, ooh.
Okay. Walking to Brady's after St. Mary's and spending $5 on getting
A plate.
chicken wing,
A whole plate.
Johnny cake,
A whole plate.
and the lemonade.
Oh, that's a steal of a
Lemonade
deal.
straight to the vein. Whoever have that Brady's lemonade, please. I don't get a passion fruit recipe. I still ain't getting it to you, but I need that Brady's
So we need to have
lemonade.
passion fruit next time.
Yeah.
I want you to make
We
it,
never
yes, very
had that. Like, they got a lot of sugar in it.
Brady's dog walking and you getting a hot
We
chicken
really
with a
have a
Johnny
lot
cake.
of access to historical, like,
Yeah.
anyway, just saying, like, yeah.
I was addicted to bro soda. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
like
love
Ricky
bro
was my
soda.
Yeah.
Hold
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Come on, let's hear the great.
Lime Ricky.
Yeah.
Banana.
Banana.
Lime Ricky
American
was
ice cream.
who?
What you say?
American ice
American
cream.
ice cream.
cream,
Oh,
yeah.
and then if
Orange
you have it,
pineapple.
no, then pear. If you have
And
American.
pear too.
Pear was a
Oh my
jam.
God,
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
just lived for it. Like from week to week, like I changed my mind on what I liked. You know what I mean? It always, what was that really odd one? It started was like a
What,
D.
sorrel?
No, it had
Oh,
one.
damsel.
Yeah, what the
Damsel.
hell was that?
That was a top three.
That's Chiran Mabi.
I was like, what the heck is this?
That's Chiran Mabi. That was to help us
I
understand
was
what
like, what
Mabi
was
is.
that?
A little preclude.
Yeah, like
yeah.
this before you hit the real thing.
Hold on, Mikey.
I gotta make a say better though.
Remember, bro?
I know, oh God, Mike, you
He had chubby. He had chubby.
I don't make this clear.
Listen.
I come from the era where we basically
Hey,
were
Mike, I'm
out.
gonna tell you
Like,
this, right?
We really did not get
When you
everything.
do a beach party, it's only now it's embracing Coke, Sprite, and
Yeah,
stuff.
I never
It
had
will
them
Bro
things.
soda.
I
A
never had
malt,
them
a
things.
whole mixed box of bro soda.
Soda,
When you
yeah.
start embracing Coke and
What was
stuff,
that nasty one? They had one that didn't
Sorrel.
taste. Pause. Sorrel is an acquired taste.
I had like the
No,
sound.
I talk about sour bro soda.
You had another flavor?
They had a lot of flavors.
Yeah.
Banana.
The pineapple,
right,
yeah.
Pineapple. In the later years, they had grape.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they had grape in the later years.
I don't
You are running out of a farmer or something.
I don't know.
You're
Try and
struggling.
get a little creative.
Yeah, great. Creative, yeah. Expand.
So, okay. Who's the East people here? My East people.
I guess I consider
I remember Miss Bro, who used to sell the ice pop them.
Miss Bro.
I would
Bro?
gladly show my age. When you coming down off the bypass, right? And you get into that back street where the parking lot is for the post office.
bypass. It ain't no bypass them
'Cause
days.
they know-
Talk about the market. The market?
Okay. No, it's 2 streets up from the market. You know that road? You got like a couple little Dominicana bars
I
right
think I know
there.
Oh, by coconuts?
I
Street.
don't know none of the name of the street.
You know,
Oh,
we don't
embarrassing.
Exactly.
I told you
Anyways,
it's
Miss Bro, it had a lady named Miss Bro. I don't know if she's
I
related
think I
to
know
the
what
Bro.
you're talking about.
And she used to sell Lindy. Shout out to people who know Lindy. And she had ice pop, but she had ice pop in the flavors of Bro soda.
Oh, she's a smart woman. I've never thought about
I
that.
never experienced
I missed that.
My
Yeah,
tongue
but
done
you
lick
see,
off
for
the
me,
syrup
though,
of that so many times.
I will
My
let's set up Mikey
experience
talk.
was if you know you from 01 and you was going St. Patrick's during my era like 05, 07, you would have know you going by Lagoon by Miss Charles Segueyo, your
You don't know who that
ladies
is?
and that.
Yeah.
I used to see 12:30 hit on the buses come off. You coming from Claro, St. Patrick. That's where you used to go for us. I was
I had a Miss Alma.
That's why I graduated.
Miss Alma was in Cyan Farm. That was I used to ride my bike to Miss Alma to get, but I ain't had no after school things except for Leslie for Freco. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
I got.
Mr. Leslie.
Leslie.
Top or no top?
What I got myself?
I don't need no top because that's too much ice.
Mr. Bro too. Mr. Bro used to be
I
in the
think top
Water
came
God
out
area.
after a while though.
So wait, you top or no top?
Well, I haven't had the top in a long time, so I guess none.
Big man. We're going to keep it PG.
Old school.
Delete.
You had to have the top. You had to have the top.
Okay, top. No
Top.
top or no top?
I used to scrape my thing off.
No top, because that's just ice.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
need
I
it.
don't
I
need
was
that.
the same. I don't
Oh,
need
wait.
it.
Not that for me when
next
I time
question.
for free,
You need
right? For free, right?
All I want
need
is
top?
break your teeth just...
I don't mind that at all.
There's barely any
I like ice.
flavor.
You have to go through a lot to get to
And
the
by the
actual
time you get to the
nitty-gritty.
thing is watery, you know.
But wait,
Yeah.
the next question is what flavor?
I like a
standing
almond. I
at
like
the
a
top of
blue
the mountain for
raspberry.
almond.
Oh, so you like
That cherry.
Almond and blue and
Thank you.
tamarind. Almond,
you.
tamarind, and then the blue raspberry if they don't have it.
Tambran and almond. There's no L in almond in the Virgin Islands.
Almond.
Almond.
And there's
Almond.
a D, tambran, tamon. Yeah.
Tamarind.
I was embarrassed when somebody tell me that I don't mispronounce tamarind. Because it's tamarind.
We don't eat
tamarinds in the
Tamarind.
Virgin
Yeah.
Islands. Tambran will be.
Yeah. I can still be tamarind for me.
You meet taman?
Yeah.
We the right horse
Tomato,
or
tomato.
has?
Okay, we know exactly what it is.
I gotta stretch out the S too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You coming with story time?
No,
You sure?
no. I thought.
I mean,
had
I
it, but
think
no,
that's
I'm gonna
where,
keep
like,
it to
you know,
myself.
our generations like differ so much because I think y'all had like all the coolest things of your era. I mean, for me growing up, it was if I would say like y'all had all like the fun spots when y'all were teenagers, y'all had like shout out to Pink. Forgive me that I noticed, but like the most OG spot, which was Handos, and you had all these other spots
Bro, I went to
hang
Handos
out.
once.
And y'all eras are undefined
Our
era.
parents had that era.
I want to ask a question, right?
Go.
We
Moonraker.
always hear about Hondos. Is either two things is true. Either it was the most fantastical place ever, or somebody capped. I just want.
No,
Hondo.
it was.
I just want to. I'm just. I didn't grow up in that
It
era. I didn't
was
grow up in that
good.
era.
Definitely.
I never went to that. I was a
Mom, I
Moonraker
never
person.
went though. I
Moonraker,
never
right?
went.
And for flavor too.
Yeah.
I never went there.
But it was a vibe though.
But I heard it was a vibe.
Well, so Handos, I got to go as teen
I wasn't
night.
there.
Handos is not
Give up after the fact.
is not a visually.
No, I'm
appealing
too.
place.
I was too young for Handos, but I heard it was a
No,
vibe.
it
Well,
was
that's
a
what I'm
vibe.
saying. I heard a story.
Well, many people gave those
But I
stories.
swear,
though.
like
Yeah.
when you hear these stories, it's like the most
Them eyes.
like fantastical place. Like it's like Disney World of clubs.
It was.
It was.
And it
Disney
made
World
me.
of
I just
Clubs
I
is
didn't grow up in that
excessive.
era.
You see, for your era coming out, like when you graduated like 07,
Yeah.
like if you coming into like 15, 14, all the young people were getting aqualons and were getting all over the place. Them is when the place
Nah,
got
nah,
big.
nah, nah.
No, sir, that's an era, though. That's part of my
remember?
era, though. I can't hit
No,
it.
the foam parties in '54.
You bringing up things.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Richard.
Some things need to be left in those
Mohammed?
spaces.
Muhammad doesn't exist anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that?
Muhammad was my twin brother.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, some things.
Yeah, he died.
If you were there, you
R.I.P.
were there.
You met
The foam parties in
I
'54
didn't meet
were
Muhammad, but I
lit.
think we meet up a couple of times.
So
like, yeah.
Muhammad was my twin brother. For those who met Muhammad, I apologize. He wasn't actually real. It was me the entire time.
Right, we know that.
Studio 54, the foam,
What's this? What it called?
wherever it was.
54.
Club 54. Yeah.
Party boy, that's a trigger. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all remember Moonraker?
You welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used
Let's
to.
not follow them steps.
Wait, okay, Moonraker inside or Moonraker outside
Outside.
across?
Sorry.
Outside Moonraker, me with a grandman, yeah, sifter
Who
just
wants to be
cooling.
inside? I wasn't drinking. I never drunk.
Lies
I never drink. I don't drink.
Oh yeah, you said that.
anymore.
No man, if I had give me something, trust me,
Listen, I'd
I
be
let her
bigger
take water
than-
and spit it
than
out.
drink, so
Big
yeah.
man Moonraker, no, actually,
I might have one.
drive-in. Okay,
Drive-in was a
Drive-in.
spot.
okay,
Drive-in was
we got like
a spot.
5
never
minutes. We got 5 minutes,
experienced
okay.
Drive-in was a spot.
Bess, we know we're all married now, some of us, we have children. So our spouses, we're gonna ask you to just not listen to the segment.
Lowy.
Best jam ever. You have to name the venue, you have to name the artists. Do not name who you was walking up on.
My favorite was at St. Joseph Jam, my son, because all the school used to want to come to our jam.
The one in the
And
classroom?
The one in the old church.
Boy, I used to
one in
get
the
away
old
with that
church.
because
Yeah, and we had to leave room for the spirits. But we had no band, we had DJ, my son. Sorry.
Okay, so that's your best jam ever?
That's for me. I didn't used to go to the jam. I wasn't able to.
So in all the jams, that's the best jam ever?
For me, I wasn't able to go to none.
Petra, Queen of the Pack.
Patra.
Petra.
Where were you?
Queen of the Pack.
Where
That
were you?
was rooftop.
Patra.
Patra.
Rooftop. Okay, rooftop. Okay.
Rooftop.
Okay, best jam ever.
Oof.
This is a tough one. I don't know. I ain't gonna say this is the best, but it's one of my most memorable. It'll be 2014 New Year's Day
Ooh.
at the pier, Vayo and we were jamming. Sun come
Whole
up,
night.
everything whole night. Sun
Rock
come
the
up,
duck?
and we having a good.
That's what we can.
Right, rock the dog.
Sound like rock the dog, but it's
Sun come up, we still partying.
Okay.
And
wait.
that same day was Juve, so it was straight from
Yeah.
rock
They
the
don't make
dog.
jam like they used to. Like
Juve.
they don't
Oh,
make
man.
jam like they used to anymore. So what you want to say? Oh, go ahead, Shalana.
No, hold on. Let Mikey.
Mikey, go ahead.
What jam have you gone to?
Are we here about this
What
jam?
jams have you attended, Mikey?
Have you ever been to?
Ah, man. Wow. Let's see. Okay.
Remember, this is not best walk up ever.
No.
Jam.
Best jam though.
3
I'm
minutes.
I guess for those who know, I gonna put it like this: BBO by Tiga Promotions. Back like when it was really with Kylo and Steelpan. That's all I gonna say.
Oh.
Very notable.
I was away for that.
Yeah.
Best jam ever?
I get to experience jamban, like with hands and everything. So like
Oh, there
last
you go.
era of that. So Luncheria,
Oh, man.
whole band, not just rhythm backs and lead singer, like whole
When
hand
the music
section,
hits your soul.
everything. Yeah, and the I don't know how the benches recovered or if that's the same benches because
It's a clash.
a lot of things happened on those benches.
Yeah.
And I never know horns can make me dance so much.
Yeah.
I hide the hands when you see Shalana.
So I gonna hit out two. Shout out to Media One. 17 plus reunion.
Yes.
Down by Princess, where it was? Not what's the name of the hotel?
Pelecanco.
House of Pelicans Cove?
Yeah. So best 17 murder. 17 plus was to the promoters that did that. Mwah, beautiful. You could not get a walk up without just walking through the crowd. You had to get walk up. But I got walk up.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I actually jumped the wall to get in.
Oh my God.
And it was crazy, right?
He owe you $25.
I saw some girls, they were like, Mister, what are you doing? I jumped the wall. Them girls jumped the wall too and get in.
Did I also jump the wall and say, excuse me?
Man. So that was it. But honestly, hands down goes out to Black Chinese, Elephant Man, and either Jamban or Vayo was playing in the drive-in. My white shirt had a blue stain on it.
Yeah, from the jeans pants.
From the jeans
That's
pants.
when the jeans pants used to
Yes.
rubber, like you used to
And I
wash
had
it
to
the
go
whole
outside
place.
and wring out my clothes. My
That's
vest,
crazy.
my t-shirt, best. Oh,
That was the days, man.
Mike, you don't know, man.
I know, because again, I ain't from
Look,
that
I have my
era.
back to Mikey. I'm so sorry.
That's a real thing.
No,
like,
I canceled you
like,
out.
we to talk about that all the time. It's like
Yeah.
the eras
It's okay,
are so. I mean, for me, people just come and tell me stories. So I can only like imagine, and imagine if you had phones in them eras, like how much.
Oh my God. I am so glad we didn't have phones.
As a matter of fact, I think the phones killed the club.
No, definitely. They
Everybody
should, yeah.
get too fixed on how
Nobody
they
took
look.
a picture.
Nobody was
look,
having
and
fun.
yeah,
Yes.
all
to
of
go.
that.
But I mean, like the
Disposable
eras
cameras.
is so different. You check, and I mean, like y'all era is such a unique era in VI history that it's spoken about till
It
this
was
day. I
authentic,
mean,
yeah.
what's that spot called?
Because we grew up with
Grove even was a
China
very
dance.
popular
Yeah.
spot.
We saw the beginning. We saw China, Vayo,
Stroker,
Jamban, Stroker,
Stroker.
and then the rest. And we had a little bit, but unfortunately, we don't have enough time to go down memory lane.
We got this again.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
So for those in the comments, if your mother, father, auntie, grandmother beat you, you probably deserved it. And if so, say sorry. If you did go to Abuse Department of Human Services, I'm not saying I'm being real talk.
Oh, okay.
Like for real, there is a lot of violence in the VI. So if you feel like all jokes aside, if you feel like you're getting too much, please reach out to somebody. There's probably someone in your neighborhood, in your family, in your social circle that'll be there to protect you. Definitely do that. On the other hand, if you are a little worthless little child and you're just harassing them, heck blows and behave yourself. For those who did get to experience all of the VI music scene, we thank you. We had Daddy Jones.
Yes.
Daddy Jones responsible for a lot of Chiranga in Band, you know.
Yes.
Give him the credit.
Yeah.
Please.
That man need to get a big tax write-off. Daddy Jones, I want you to get an IRS tax refund for all the trend you helped making a VI.
Why you're alive
He
today.
also blowed a lot of backs because it was really hard for us to get with those rhythms. You had to practice. A lot of people back saying doing well. Yeah.
Big man, I remember my first adult jam. My cousin had to hold my back as I go down because this girl was trying to mash me up. And I mean I was going to show her that I could do this thing.
How's your back doing?
How are your
Fucking
knees?
strong.
Oh my God.
Get down low. I only dance to calypso, you know. I can't do nothing else. Only calypso. Country, soca, Spanish, no matter. Calypso, I am there. Anyways, Dialogue 340, have fun.